irked. I'll go back to that word. And that might be the right word. But has the quarterback, the possibility of a quarterback competition or two quarterbacks gotten any higher in your world? Or are you bothered by that discussion? Is number 15 still your guy? Like where are you at with that at this point as we're trying to put a bow on stuff? But that one's going to not have a bow, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that one's never going to have a bow. Here is my frustration with that. The whole situation is, this is now, Sean Clifford became the quarterback in what, 2018. We are now in 2024, and we're going to have the same problem going from 2018 to 2024. So 6 years, 6 years essentially, of impatience by Penn State fans on the quarterback position to magically go to the second quarterback on the depth chart to save the day. And I think that's like, I think what gets lost in all of that is, and maybe I'm being force fed and buying the PR on this, but the quarterback situation is the way it is because the coaches collect data, look at the stats, see those guys practice far more than any fan sees any of those players play. And that's who the better quarterback is in practice. And so, yes, Drew Allar is still my quarterback. We're not defending him the same way I will vehemently defend Sean Clifford forever. I think the idea of Penn State should switch to Bo is based off of the assumption that, or it's not based off the assumption, it's based off of the reality that the reason why Bo works so well is defense is planned for Drew and Bo is something different. I do wish they would use Bo more often, or would have used Bo more often this season. But no, I just, the whole quarterback thing is wild to me. And then you layer, I think there's two other things you layer on. The wide receiver room is not what Sean Clifford had. Sean Clifford had Parker Washington. He went early in the draft. I don't know if any of these wide receivers are going to get drafted. He's
When's the UFL draft?
in the NFL draft, Steve. In the NFL draft.
Okay, just checking. I'm like saying they could get picked by somebody there.
And I also think, like, I don't think Mike Yurcich unlocked Drew the way he could be potentially unlocked. And it's frustrating because as a fan, you look at one stat that matters. That's wins, losses, and that's all determined by the amount of points that you put up on the scoreboard. And for all but 2 games this season, Penn State put up a lot of points against teams. And so like, we're now getting into like the 2024 discussion or the recap of 2023, but it was just a complicated year. And it's
a lot of moving parts.
A lot of moving parts. It's very it's a very nuanced year. I think is the best way to kind of describe this Penn State football season.